Hi, I'm Dr. Ren, and I'm here with Your Excellency, Mrs. Sabah Zita Benson. Good day, madam.
Hello, Dr. Ren.
It's a privilege to be here at this particular time. Thanks so much for having us.
My pleasure.
So today we are here to have a conversation about the scholarship bond, the verification, oath process, and also the student outstanding concerns that has been making all the brouhaha in the news here in the United Kingdom. So I'll go straight and ask this question, if you don't mind me. First of all, I want to find out what exactly prompted the Ghana High Commission and the Ghana Scholarship Authority to introduce the verification and oath taking exercise for the sponsored students at this time.
Okay. Thank you very much, Dr. Ren. And I'd also like to take the opportunity to thank you for taking the time to come here to find out more about the issues that we are currently facing. I'll give you a brief background about how we got here.
Okay.
So, we took power in 2025.
Yeah.
And when we did, we realized that there was a huge debt, legacy debt of about between 35 million and 37 million pounds in scholarships that hadn't been paid from 2020 to 2025. And so as a government, government is continuity. So we started paying off that debt. So 2025, we paid off 3 million pounds of that debt. And then this year, we've started paying as well. We've paid the first quarter, we have the second quarter ready to disburse. But along the way, we realized that there were so many hidden issues and stuff that were not really open, that we didn't know about. And I'll give you an example. So for instance, when I took office, in all my interviews with regards to scholarships, I would always say that the NDC government hasn't brought in new students for the 2025 academic year or 2026 academic year because we want to clear the debt that is sitting there. And then I found out in one of my rounds that indeed there were 2025 academic year students here that were brought by the previous registrar. Their letters were signed by the previous registrar. On our blind side, they came in January. So they
After a change of government?
After change of government, they came in January. All their admission letters were January 2025. So they are their master's programs. So 1 year master's program, 2025-2026 academic year. And you can imagine the shock I had. So I dug in and found out that there were about 189.
Knowing very well that your government have not, issued
Yes.
any new awards to people.
Yes. So the former registrar left the liability of almost 3.2 million pounds for the new government in 2025 when these students came in, 189 of them. Well, as High Commissioner, I didn't bring these students, or I don't bring government-sponsored scholarship students to the UK. I only disburse the funds.
Right.
So they are given the awards in Ghana by the Ghana Scholarship Authority. And we work hand in hand with them. So once they whatever it is, or whatever funds they release comes into our account, then we supervise for the funds to go into the various accounts of the schools. And so they reached out to me and said that due to the investigation that is ongoing, they want us to do an oath for the students and re-verify them before we pay out any monies. And because of the new act.
Okay. The section, is it section 31 or so?
Yes, section 31 of Act 1149.
Okay.
So we are just working with the law. We're not taking delight in telling students that come and take an oath or, trying to harass students. No, that's not the idea. We are working with the law. We are accountable to the law.
Yeah.
I'm not here just by my power. I'm here representing the president, and the president is also accountable to the people. So I have to do the right thing on behalf of the president. And if the law says that it has to be done, then I have to, as an officer here, I have to ensure that it's implemented. And but you see, they signed a bond. All students sign bonds when they are given scholarships, and in the bond. Clause 4 of that bond is very clear. I'm looking for it to read it to you. The clause 4 of the bond says that.
So before you go to the clause 4 of the bond, so it's not as if they come in here, as some people are saying in the news, that, oh, if we come, there will be a bus here, the immigration buses will be here to
not
pick
at all.
us
How
up,
can we do
and
that?
then just, you know.
I haven't heard that, but how can we do that? I didn't bring them. I'm only telling them to come in. We are even willing to go to them. The public notice we sent out stated very clearly that those who can come here should register and book an appointment and come and do it. Those who can't come, we are willing to, set a date and go to them, because some of them are far away.
Yeah.
So we are willing to go to these areas to go and have it done for them. So that is false. They are only trying to give an excuse not to do it. Nobody has the time for them like that. Even when they came to protest, did we ask anyone to come and put them in an immigration bus? I mean, that's the best time to do that, but we didn't do that.
I learned to even give them some food.
I was going to, but they didn't stay long.
Okay.
I had sent and ordered some food for them, but they didn't stay long. They just came and dropped the petition and left. Yes, but I was going to. Yes, I've been meeting them. I'm like a mother to them. So, when they try to be hostile, I wonder why they would want to do that, because I've been advocating on their behalf, trying to get this problem solved. And that's how the first quarter payment came in, because if you ask my bosses, they will tell you I'm always writing to them, let's solve this issue, let's solve this issue. I'm not happy that they are going through that problem, because I know it's not easy to live abroad. Yeah. I'm not happy about what they're going through, but they also have to give me the peace of mind to focus on solving the problem.
So you were going to go into the session.
Clause 4 is very clear. Scholarship obligations. I will abide by all requirements set by the Ghana Scholarships Secretariat, now authority, including reporting my academic progress, providing periodic updates on my well-being, and participating in any survey, or evaluations as requested. So this is one of them. We are requesting that before any monies are paid, we want to verify that you have the correct documents. They are aware. Some of them bought these award letters. Some of them have even brought me account details of where they put the money in. So it's under NIB is investigating it.
Why, are scholarships sold?
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
So we are not out to victimize anybody. We want to make sure that the right thing is done. Okay. If in the past 8 years, whoever was in charge didn't do the right thing, it doesn't mean that when we take office, we are also supposed to continue the wrong thing that was done. I would not do it. I would ensure the right thing is done. So all we are saying is that come and take the oath that when you complete, you will go back home and serve. Dr. Ren, it is taxpayers' money that we're spending on these students. We pay their tuition, we pay their stipends. When they finish, some of them, they stay on. It means that literally their transition from Ghana to the UK has been funded by government. So they come here, stay here, we take care of them, and then when they finish, they find jobs in the UK market. That is brain drain to the government. That is brain drain. We are sponsoring these students because we want that expertise, that knowledge to come back to Ghana. Yeah. So all we are saying is that under Section 31(1), a person who benefits from a scholarship under this Act to study outside the country shall, subject to the terms and conditions determined by the authority, return to serve the country after completion of the program of study.
So in essence, you are saying that this new verification, this is how it's connected to these old clauses?
Yes. It's nothing new. Okay. It's not retroactive. Okay. It's just reaffirmation. Because they've already signed the bond. And the bond, let me read it to you. Return commitment, clause 5. It says that upon successful completion of my studies, I commit to returning to my home country within 2 months of the completion date stated in my scholarship agreement. I understand the importance of applying the knowledge and skills acquired during my time abroad to contribute to the development of my country. So how is this something new? It's just reaffirming, and for us to get the correct data. So when the students come and reaffirm and we verify them, then we're able to get the correct data of people that we owe obligations to.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So they must be willing, if you have nothing to hide, I don't see why you should not be able to just walk in and say that I'm ready to take my oath. When I complete, I'm going back.
So now that they are demanding that they are not going to return to Ghana until outstanding payments are paid.
We can't force anyone to go to Ghana, but we will only pay people that we verify.
Okay.
Those who will come and verify, and let me look in the camera and say this, we are only going to pay people who will verify and take the oath. So it's a choice. If you don't want to be verified, because that's the list that we'll be working with. And let me read clause 2 of 31.
Okay.
A person who contravenes subsection 1 shall pay to the authority A, a refund of the total amount of the scholarship awarded to the person, and B, interest of the total amount of the scholarship at the prevailing Bank of Ghana rate. I didn't pass this. This was passed in 2025. And Kingsley Ajiman, who brought you, is part of the people who passed it.
Law.
He's in Parliament right now.
And you're talking about Kingsley Ajiman, Achimebuakwa South MP.
Yes, he's part of Parliament. They passed this. I didn't pass this. I'm only supposed to implement it.
So what you're doing, you're saying that in short, he even supported it for this law to be passed.
Yeah, it was passed
so
in
you're
Parliament.
just
I didn't
only
pass it.
implementing
Yes,
what?
So it's together with the bond that is signed. It's almost the same. So this is not even going to be real. The PhD cohort, are trying to throw dust into people's eyes that we are trying to enforce, we are trying to be retroactive with the law.
Yeah.
This is not retroactive. If we even decide to go by the bond they signed alone, the bond they signed to come to the UK when they were given the scholarship, that bond alone entreats them to come back and serve or else pay the money. So we are under the new law. We are just enforcing what the new law is asking us to, vis-a-vis the bond they signed.
So with that bond, was reintegration of or employment ever discussed?
No, now they are telling us what to do. There's no reintegration. There's no reintegration in the law. There's no reintegration in the bond. And at the time they were signing the bond, these PhD cohorts, they knew clearly what they signed. They knew that the bond stated that they are supposed to come back and serve, bring their skills and knowledge back to the country. But now that we are saying that we are going to enforce the bond that they've signed, they are telling us that we should integrate them. Why didn't you ask that question when you were happy to take the offer at the time? So once you take the offer at the time, you are bound by the terms of that offer that you accepted. You cannot come and vary the terms after you have benefited from the offer.
Does that sound like an entitlement?
They feel very entitled.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Your Excellency, Mrs. Zita Sabah Benson, with Dr. Ren, and we are looking into the issues of the scholarship bond, the verification and oath process. We're also discussing the student outstanding concerns, and so far, Your Excellency has been explaining to us. So we'll continue. We'll find out from Your Excellency some of whether if there are timelines with this payment, since you have been helping. There's one concern from some Ghanaians. They are saying that somebody has created a mess, and now for new student who wants to also, brilliant and needy student who also wants to have the opportunity, they are also being, it's going to take some time before, because like you said, this mess has to be cleared before new ones will come. So which means that in effect, what someone did has caused other people.
Yeah, so, that's why I keep entreating them to be patient for us to work together so that we are able to solve the problem. There's a problem that needs to be solved, and I acknowledge that the problem is huge. Yeah. And I need peace of mind to focus to solve the problem for them. So constant threat of protest does not help. And I always tell them, it's a free country in the UK. You can protest if you want to. But I would be focused and do my thing. What I would not tolerate is lies. It's lies. So I don't know if you follow my page. Yesterday, I posted something about some misconception that the PhD cohort president,
Bansa.
Yes, he put out that because of this current government, how we are treating students, the UK government is not giving them. And I responded on my page and I said that is a total lie.
Yeah, there's no news
That
in
is
the
a
UK
total lie.
stating
apart
that.
From that, this problem has existed since 2020 to 2025. We've been in power for less than 2 years. And then you claim that a problem that has existed, and in their petition that they sent to the Prime Minister, they were asking for 40 months stipends. So how does 40 months stipends that we came to meet become the problem of, become something that was caused by this current government? So, you know, when we are dealing with these issues, we have to be frank. If you are leading a group of students or you are leading a body, you have to tell the truth. Integrity is very important. Honesty is very important. You are leading people, you are quick to go to the media to talk about the issues.
So he's trying to create an impression that, all these payment is as a result of this new government.
That's what, in effect, what he posted was that the problems that the students are facing with the UK
has nothing to do with the past government.
Getting acquisition of visas is because of how this current government is treating.
And it has nothing to do.
And that is a lie. Dr. Ren, that is a lie. Go and search for the petition they sent to the. Go and search for the petition they sent to the Prime Minister. Is requesting for 40 months stipends. How many months has this government been in power?
Not even up to.
Not even up to 24 months.
Yeah.
So how is it the treatment of current? You were there for 40 months. The person who brought you was in power.
Yeah.
You didn't feel that you had to go and protest against them to request that your stipends are paid. But a current government comes in and you think that they are the cause of the problem. I mean, let us have some integrity. Let us be honest about issues if we are leading a group of people so that we do not mislead the people that we are leading.
Do you think that it has to be, there might be some political undertone?
Well, I'm not going to say, I can't say that, but in his mind, he would know why he's putting out things that are not true. Yes, the problem, I didn't bring them.
Yeah.
From 2020, they've been here. This government has been, do the math.
Yeah.
Do the math. So how is that? How is that? At least, Dr. Ren, this current government has paid almost 4 million out of that mess.
And even you coming here, you have not even spent even a year.
Exactly. So, I'm not even a year at office, at post yet. You know, so I just wanted to correct that lie and to let people know that when these statements are put out, try and verify from us, especially the media. They write the petitions and then without verifying from us, then they post out there. You know, but good journalism is such that you verify from the other party. The Ghana Scholarship Authority has all the documents. They are in Accra. So it's easy to go to the Scholarship Secretariat and say that these are what the students are saying. What do you have to say about it? But once it's given out, it's posted out.
Now, let me ask, you said about that this oath does not operate in retroactive. So I want to find out, can you explain exactly what students are being asked to reaffirm and whether
they are alleging, the PhD cohort are alleging that because it's a new law, it's going to be retroactive, meaning that those who came in 2020, for instance, if they are still here, this law would affect them. And I'm saying that it is not retroactive based on the bond that they signed. Whatever bond they signed is the same thing that is here.
Yeah, okay.
We are just doing reaffirmation and re-verification
of the bond that they signed.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because they are not keeping their word when it comes to the bond. So we want to ensure that we enforce that bond.
So when these students take their case to the media without informing you, do you believe that they have not been fair to you?
Oh, I won't take it personal to say that they've been fair to me or not.
Especially knowing how you're trying hard to help make this payment possible for them.
Oh yes, they are aware of all the efforts that I've put in. I've even had to beg certain registrars to keep them in school and to allow them to graduate and all that. So they are aware of the efforts that personally I have put in. But like I said, it's their right to run to the media if they want to. What I personally would not tolerate is when they do run to the media and they put out lies, I would come and counteract the lies with evidence. Yes.
With this, we mentioned about Kingsley Ajimadeni, the MP for Achimea-Boakwa, who you said that they have created this mess. Is there anything that is being done to him?
I know that the case is under investigation. I know he was invited and granted bail some time back.
Some say he's still walking free.
Yeah, he was granted bail. So once he's on bail, he can walk around. But I'm just entreating the NIB, please expedite action because people must know the truth. You know, one person cannot create this mess and still walk around free. So NIB, I know you are working on it, but you know we want it fast. Come on. Let's get some action on the move so that I can also have peace, so that the students will know who caused the problem instead of blaming current government for it.
Now, what safeguards are in place to ensure that the verification exercise is fair?
Oh, all you have to do is come and sign. It's just an oath, like the one they signed, like the bond they signed. Sign and that's it. And then we put you, you know, let me say this, Dr. Ren. Scholarship grants under the Ghana Scholarship Authority are given for 1 year.
Okay.
For a year. And the condition is that every year you present your grades.
Grades, yeah.
And if you maintain a certain GPA,
yeah,
then we renew. Okay. So most of them, after the 1 year, they don't have renewal.
Okay.
So those are the things we are verifying. So when you are coming, bring all your documents. Let us verify that year after year, if your course is 3 years, year after year, you have letters from the Ghana Scholarship Authority that was renewing for you to ensure that we owe you 3 years tuition and stipends.
And also we can also check your GPA.
Yes,
and
we can check your
GPA.
GPA. But if you, so when you're coming to verify, ensure that you have all these documents. Then that would give us a clear idea of how much the debt really is, so that government will be able to pay. Because as at now, the handing over notes and what was left behind is scattered. So we can't leave it like that.
Yeah.
We have to ensure that we do the right thing. So when you are coming, bring your renewal letters. The first year you were given 1 year award letter, based on the fact that it's renewable based on your grades. So after that, you write to the scholarship secretariat, they renew it for you, and then they give you another 1 year. So bring all those renewal letters, and then we'll know how much we owe you, and then we pay you. I have let me say this, second quarter disbursement is in.
Oh, wow.
I would only release it to those who do it.
So that's a good news for the students.
Yes.
So if you really want your stipends to be released to you, come do the needful, as Your Excellency is saying. We've got one more question and I'll leave you because I know you are very busy. A lot of people are downstairs waiting for you. So finally, I just want to find out from you, looking into the camera, what would you say to the students who are watching?
Like I always say, you are my children. But I also owe an obligation to the people of Ghana to ensure that their taxes are protected. And so work with me as a mom. We would solve the issues. I'm not being hostile. Come in. You are always welcome to the Ghana High Commission. Let us talk about it. Run into the media to get a public sympathy or turn people against each other is not going to help any of us. There has to be a truce along the line. Because I also have an obligation that if you go to the media and lie, I would come and respond. Yeah. So that one, I have said it so many times. So let us come together and see how the problem would be resolved. The problem is government is committed to paying every pound that it owes universities here in the UK. And I think I forgot to say this, but you see, some of these PhD cohorts who are leading the group, some of them have completed. We don't owe them tuition. but they are asking for stipends. And Dr. Ren, some of them are already started working. They've gotten employment here at the universities. They are already lecturing at the universities. But even though they have no intentions of going back, they are asking for 40 months arrears of stipends. Why didn't they add tuition to it? When they wrote the petition to the Prime Minister, they asked for 40 months stipends. They didn't say that we owe them tuition. So we've paid the tuition, but they're asking for their stipends. And I'm telling you, I know some of them who are already gainfully employed in universities here teaching.
Meanwhile, they've completed,
they've moved on
in life.
But they're asking for the 40 months stipends to continue to stay. And that is why we are saying, come and affirm that when we pay you that 40 months stipends, you will leave that job and go back and go and lecture in Ghana. Because we need more lecturers in our universities. You've completed, we've spent taxpayers' money to take care of you, paid your tuition. You have no intentions of going back. Yet, you are asking that we pay you more money, 40 months. So calculate 40 months. If every month these students are entitled to, let's say, even £2,000 times 40 months, how much is that? That they still want us to give them to continue staying there. It means that Ghana, Aboka, there's Skanashi. Yechikuho, Skanashi. So that is one of the reasons why we are asking for this affirmation. That if you are asking that we pay you the 40 months that we owe you, come and confirm to us that you will keep your word according to the bond you signed and according to the new law, that you would go back and serve. And Dr. Ren, I know that you said that we are at the end of this, but I would also like to add this. Look, these are documents from the Ghana Scholarship Secretariat. All these. And if you see the rot in this, you will be amazed. All these are scholarship documents that I received from the Ghana Scholarship. Look, I cringed reading these documents. I cringed. The rot that happened under the former registrar. This particular one is one woman gets, I don't want to mention names.
Okay.
I'll say Princess.
Poor and needy people.
No, they are not. Name Princess. She gets a scholarship. She goes with her children, 3 of them. Ajovi, Akosua, Asiye.
The children are also awarded scholarship?
No, they are paid to come and stay with the mother to study.
Why?
And the spouse, the husband.
Is that how it works?
That is how Kisila Jiman did it.
Is it legal?
I have no idea. And so this one, for instance, she has 3 children. She gets awarded a master's degree program. She gets paid for the master's program with stipends. Her husband gets paid to come and support the wife to study. Together with their 3 children. Together with
support us in how?
That's a baby. Is a baby also a scholarship student? That is the awardees' children. That's the husband. That's another child. And I'll tell you, they pay their airfare. They pay
with taxpayers' money.
Yes. So for the 4, their visas, yellow fever card, ticket comes to about £90,000. And every month, the 3 children, the husband, everybody, each, not all of them, each gets £8,160 for supporting the mother to study. Do you think that is fair to the taxpayer of Ghana? And that is why NIB must move fast and make arrests and make people pay for this. People must refund. If you get a scholarship and you think that you are a wife and you are not ready to move away from your husband or your children, then stay in Ghana and study.
There are other universities.
Why should my taxes be paid to take care of you to come and read MBA in London?
When we have universities that can...
Come and read MBA. When you are coming, you bring your whole flock. You including husband in tow. And the question I asked is, were the husbands not working? That they could move house and move to the UK to come and support their wives to study. No money share. And the husbands who also got it and came with their wives, the wives, what were they doing? So the children are moved out of school. 1 year, mother is coming to study. The whole family relocates.
These are minors.
And this is why the scholarship secretariat could not pay these debts. This is why they could not.
Because the monies was being channeled to other places.
It was being paid for airfare for whole family. Some of them had 4 children, some of them had 5 children, some of them had 3 children, plus spouse. Plus spouse.
All with Ghana taxpayers' money.
Yes. Plus spouse. So they were paying the tickets for them. They were paying them a monthly allowance for staying in the UK, all of them, the whole family. Because one person is coming to study MBA.
Well,
so Ghanaians, judge for yourself. Now I have to deal with this mess, and I have to be frank. I don't like coming to the media to discuss these issues, because I feel that we should do it behind the scenes. But the people that I'm dealing with
I'm not giving you the chance.
No, they go to the media first.
Yeah.
Trying to create the impression that we are not cooperating. So I have to let the Ghanaian people know that whatever you are reading from the people who run to the media first, that is not the truth. This is the situation at hand we are dealing with. And it doesn't take a day to solve this. This thing is under investigation. So we will take our time to do it. But for now, any payment that is made, knowing what I know about PhD students who have completed, and are asking me for 40 months stipends with no intentions of going back. We will ensure that the law is enforced.
So in this essence, even if we don't go back, how do we get our money back?
You owe the government plus interest. If you don't go back, you owe that. So in future, you come back to Ghana, you always come. Home is home. You get a good position. Maybe director of civil service. You get director of civil service. Under the records, Auditors General's record, you'll be owing. You better hear from
sharp. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is. I'm sitting in an air condition, but I'm sweating. It's enough. It's a lot. Thank you so much for this opportunity. And I know that, what Your Excellency said, as students, we aspire to put up the good character that will enable us to have to serve our motherland well. And if you have obtained a PhD, and instead of being honest and truthful, you must abide by the characteristics of what you are being taught. And so I urge all the PhD students here to, like Mom said, come sit down with her, tete-a-tete, and then have a lasting solution to this problem. My name is Dr. Ren, and I am here with Mrs. Sabah Zita Benson, Ghana's High Commissioner to the UK and Ireland. Thank you so much.